week I wanted to do my top 5 tips for newbies in Northwind. This is just my opinion. These are the 5 things that I found to be useful, but we'll see what you guys think. All right, let's get going. At number 5, we have choose a low pop server if you really don't like PvP. Now, if you're something like me, PvP isn't something I hate, it just doesn't apply to me. So if I prefer less fighting, I'm going to look for something with less people, right? So I always go to the low population server. So if you switch servers and you just go down this list here and you find the one that has the least amount of people, then you can just go ahead and you can grab that one. And usually you're going to find a lot less people on here, so it's usually less PvP. It's not the shoot first, apologize later player. It's the speak first, shoot later player. Unless you're finding a bounty, because a lot of times there's some people on here that are wanted and they've got a bounty on their head and they're hiding out. And those are the guys you probably want to stay away from if you don't like PvP. Now, I'm not saying I hate PvP, so don't get that idea. I don't mind it. I just don't prefer it. So that's one of the things that I always do when I'm like logging in is I look for the most low populated server. At my number 4, I have bank your pounds and carry your munition pouches. I'm new, but I know the rules of GTA Online, and they apply here too. Don't carry your pounds on you. If you die, someone else is going to end up with all your money, and it's the same way in GTA Online. So what I like to do is before I go out of the safe zone, I like to make sure that I've got about 50 to 100 pounds on me. I bank the rest of it. I don't want you guys to get my fake fortune. And hey, it ain't much, but I don't want you guys to get it because those damn contracts, they took me a while. So I tend to, I suggest if you have money on you, bank it. The other tip I have here is the munition pouches, quivers, and bolt pouches. If you put your ammo in those pouches, then you don't have to worry about dying and losing all your ammo. If your ammo is in your inventory and not in a pouch, and you die, other players can take that ammo from you. So, also a good tip with that is if you've got your pouches and you're fighting, you can equip your new pouch and it instantly gives you that 10 ammo. So it's really worth carrying all your ammo in pouches, and I wouldn't try it any other way because it's just not worth it. You don't want to lose all your ammo. Ammo is easy to make if you're like me and you carry a gun, or you're a native and you use arrows, or you're like Boombuck 2 and you use arrows. They're easy to make, but in the same, it's always better to keep them in the pouches. So again, at 4, I have bank your pounds and carry your munition pouches. At number 3, we have carry the primary, the secondary, and the melee weapon. These are kind of essentials, and it's pretty common knowledge. And I think Carnix13 mentioned it in some of his videos. That's where I got it from. He mentioned it, and I pretty much followed his method of it. I love to carry my primary rifle, which is usually a toss between the Kentucky or the Reed. My secondary is the Holstein pistol, normally, because it's easy to make. And you know my favorite melee is the Tomahawk, because I steal them off of my all burning trout. And until I can make my own Tomahawks on the colonist side, I tend to carry my natives, which is cool because if you kill me, you get the burning trout tomahawk. I'm going to load the server up with those bad boys. Anyway, my question is, what do you guys carry? What are your 3 main weapons? Leave them in the comments. I'm really interested to know. And number 2, we have save everything you loot. Materials, food, etc. You want to make sure you save it. If you can loot it, there's a chance you're going to need it later. It doesn't really matter what it is. Players love to drop deer antler all over town, and whenever I'm there, I pick it up because, hey, my native can make some really cool tomahawks with those deer antlers that you're leaving around, so I grab them. I mean, whatever you can loot, there's a 100% chance you're going to need it later, and I learned that the hard way. So a lot of times I would pass up on the loot, and then all of a sudden I'm going to crafting later, and I'm like, well, damn, I could have used that piece of loot to make this cool looking thing. And I don't do that anymore. If I see it on the floor, I pick it up and I put it in my bank, or I put it in my house. And it's worth saving because you don't want to miss out on something that you could have got. So I save everything. So again, at number 2, I have save everything you loot. It's worth it. Trust me. So at number 1, we have the thing that I find the most important when I log in every day, and that's to just have fun. You know, a lot of people have different ideas of what fun is when they get to this game. Don't get discouraged if you don't match up to what everyone else thinks is fun. Be yourself. Enjoy what you do. I mean, I love hunting and exploring. I know some folks that love PvP. It's perfectly fine to be different. You don't have to be like everybody else. When you log in and you want to play, one of the things I love about this game is you don't know what you're going to do when you log in. I just want to have fun. I just want to have a good time. So when I log in, I go, I'm gonna do this today because it's freaking fun for me. So that's to me that's the most important thing. If you want to log in and you want to do your thing, that's cool. That's what this game is about. It's just about being yourself and living in this time and enjoying it and just having a good old time. And that's the most important thing. So to me, the number one tip for anyone new playing this game is to just have fun. Okay, so that's my top 5 tips for newbies in Northwind. And again, I wanted to put this out there as a small little disclaimer. This is just my opinion. It doesn't have to match up to you. Yours doesn't have to match up to me. These are the 5 things that I found important to me when I play the game that I wish I would have known. So again, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you guys for everything you do. This community rocks. And we'll see you next week.